Welcome back to Tang Time, where I teach you how to lower your score without having to work on your golf swing. On today's agenda, I'm going to be taking you on the next step in your journey into becoming a master putter. We're going to be working on short putts today. Do you know what the percentage of making a 3-foot putt is on the PGA Tour?
Basically, all of them.
That's correct. It's 98%. They are almost never missing a 3-foot putt. And that's what your goal should be too. If you want to lower your scores fast, if you want to be saving pars and bogeys, if you want to be better at golf, if you want to be better, you need to be good at short putts. You need to feel super confident about your 3-foot putts. You need to feel like you're never going to miss. When I wasn't a great putter, I put a lot of stress on my game. I would beat balls for hours trying to be a better ball striker. But once I started improving my putting game, once I became a master putter, everything else just felt so easy. I took so much stress and pressure off of my long game, off of my irons, because I knew that I could make the putt. If I was 60 feet on the green, 2 putt. 30 feet on the green, 2 putt. 20 feet on the green, birdie. 10 feet, birdie. 6 foot for up and down, no problem. And when I was able to release that tension, I played more relaxed and I scored way better. So let's get you good at golf. So this drill was introduced to all of us many years ago by Phil Mickelson. And if it's good enough for Phil, I think it's good enough for you. And all you're gonna need are 10 tees. We're gonna start this drill off by finding a pretty flat putt. You can challenge yourself later on down the road with a more severely sloped lie, but let's get started on a pretty flat putt. We're gonna be doing 3-foot putts, specifically 100 of them. So I know my putter is 33 inches. 3 feet is 36. So this is how I gauge the length of the putt. And I'm gonna show you how I set it up. All right, so I put one on each side. And then I've been doing this for a few years, so I have it down to a science. I take 2 steps and I put in my next tee. 2 steps, next tee. 2 steps, next tee. 2 steps, next tee. And then on the other side. And there's the drill set up. So I like to putt with 3 balls. I think it's a pretty straightforward drill. You're gonna go around this circle and you're gonna make 100 3-foot putts. If the PGA Tour pros are making 98% of their 3-foot putts, you should be making 98 out of 100 putts in this circle. Does it seem a little daunting? Once you do this drill a few times, it'll be nothing to you. So I'm gonna putt with 3 balls at every tee. I'm not gonna line it up because I want a 3-footer to seem very casual to me. I wanna feel like when I'm on the golf course, I can go up and knock this in without having to overthink it. So I do this drill without lining the ball up. If you wanna work on lining your ball up and making that a habit, go ahead. It's really good for you. So I'm really paying attention to my setup and where my club face is aimed. I'm not rushing through these putts. It's not a race. You can work on keeping your head down and not prematurely lifting your head. Listen for the ball falling into the cup. And remember, the speed of the putt shouldn't be smashing the back of the cup, right? We're not trying to hit it 4 or 5 feet by if we happen to miss. We want to stay within this circle even if you miss the putt. Because you're doing 100 of these putts, you get to start to feel your ball either dropping into the cup, hitting the back of the cup. Start getting a really good feel how to control the power of your putt. Put in your earbuds, listen to your favorite album. This drill should take you about 20 to 30 minutes. Now I'm back to this tee I started at. I like to go around the circle 3 times with 3 balls. That means that's 90 putts. And then the last time around, I just do 1 ball at each tee, and it equals 100. When you're on the golf course and you're standing over a 3-foot putt to save par, or make birdie, or beat your opponent, or get into a playoff, or win the tournament, you can tell yourself to just calm down because you've done this 100 times. This drill is gonna really help you with repetitions. I'm not telling you to make 100 3-footers. I'm telling you to putt 100 3-footers. And if you make a note on your phone after every time you do this drill of how many putts you missed, you're gonna see improvement. If the first time you do this drill, you only make 50 putts, don't feel discouraged. Just know that this is the start of your journey into becoming a master putter. You'll see improvement even faster if you do this drill in conjunction with the other putting drills I've shown you. Golf is a game of repetition, and even though we all wish we could just snap our fingers and become good at putting, you're gonna have to put a little time into it. But what's 20 to 30 minutes before or after your round? You do it twice a week. That's 800 putts a month. By the end of the year, you'll have done thousands of 3-foot putts, and you're gonna walk up to a 3-foot putt on the golf course like it's no big deal. And that's how you should feel over a 3-foot putt. There will always be extenuating circumstances that makes your heart race, and makes your hands tighten, and make you feel nervous over a 3-foot putt. But you know you've done it thousands of times, and you just have to turn off your brain and revert back to muscle memory. The better you are at putting, the more confident you're gonna be throughout your entire game. Next time you play a round of golf, keep track of how many putts you're putting. If it's around 40, you need to get on that practice putting green. If it's around 30, you're doing a good job. If you're only putting 20 odd times, you're either shooting under par or you've missed every green on the golf course. Comment below how many putts you have per round. So please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for my next episode.